wanted to tell you a little story, something that happened yesterday. I have some friends from high school. I'm born and raised out here in Arizona, so I know a lot of friends from high school. And I had a couple reach out to me that actually met in high school. They've been married all these years. Anyway, so this couple contacted me, and Tommy, he used to work on the docks, but the union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. But his wife, Gina, works a diner all day, working for the man. She brings home the pay, but that's love. That's love. So, they are living on a prayer. That's exactly right. So they're living on a prayer, and I'm talking to them going, you don't have to live on a prayer here. What's going on? They said, hey, we live in a house. It's worth about $250. We owe about $250, but it's worth a little bit more than that. We'd love to sell it, but we can't because our credit's shot. We've never been late on any of our credit cards. We have about 8 of them, but we make the minimum payments every month, and that's about as much of what our budget can handle. And every year we owe more than what we started with. So every year they're making a payment that doesn't do a thing. They still owe at the end of the year $16,587. And he's making this pretty big payment every month. So I'm going, well, what's up with your credit? And he's like, it's just always been bad. We've never been late on any of these credit cards. I don't understand why I would be affected like this. I looked on my Credit Karma account and there was nothing on there. Well, so I went into their credit score and I'm like, 622 is not good. Credit cards are maxed out, but what's been going on the last 2 years? Because if there's any derogatory marks in those last couple of years, I can guarantee that's what's driving their score. And I look and I see, oh yeah, $78 medical collection would not show on Credit Karma because they don't show you collections that are under $100. They only affect your mortgage FICO, okay, and a couple other models. But $78 medical collection, and at Walmart reporting him a 30-day late a few months ago. And he's like, I've never been late. So he calls, Walmart says, sorry, our error. They give him a letter, 30-day late, removed. The medical collection, he pays it, $78. They delete it. The score goes from 622 to 700, 3 days, okay? So once he's at 700, then he can go get over to either like lendingclub.com or payoff.com, but they both are, they're like consolidation loans, okay? You don't want to consolidate onto another credit card because you're just going to max out another credit card. You want to have these balances on your credit cards reporting. Really, $20 is ideal. So if you can get to the point where they're all at zero and then set up my easy as 1, 2, 3 system, I'll tell you that later, then that you're on the road to perfect credit score, not being in debt. But what they did is they combined the 8 credit cards. They pay it off in one installment loan that's a 3-year term. So he's making the payment. It's almost equivalent. It's actually $10 cheaper than what the minimum payment was on the 8 credit cards. But now it's got a term. At the end of the 3 years, they are debt-free as far as the credit card debt go. So all the credit cards paid off to zero on here, one installment loan for $16,000 to cover all of that. The score goes from, I'm not kidding, 622 to 767. That's right. Okay. What that does is instead of a $250,000 house for the same exact house payment, he can afford a $350,000 house. So they're getting into a house that they've outgrown. Maybe Gina don't have to work at the diner anymore. That's what I'm thinking. There's better solutions. You don't have to be living on a prayer. Okay. I'm here to help you. I'm here to kind of use some color, use some creativity for us to get creative about your problems, about issues, about things. Let's go about it differently. Crying doesn't work. I tried it. Got to paint, got to get some art going, something, better solutions. This is such a better deal for them. I mean, not to mention that once his loan got paid off, gets paid off after the 3 years, right? Or even after the credit score, once he gets all that credit card debt combined into the installment loan, 30 days about is what it's going to take for this 767 credit score to pop up, right? And then from there on out, as he's on this road to paying off this loan, he can go get cheaper car and home insurance because now they're going to base it on the 767 credit score and not 622. So it's going to save him more, which is more money that he can then take and push it towards that installment loan. And maybe he pays it off in 2 years. But go, Tommy, Gina. Go Tommy and Gina. I hope you have a great day. If I can help, let me know. Color my credit. Bye.